Hello, witches. I am High Priestess Orson Venus. Thank you for joining me here live tonight, either on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Be sure to share this broadcast with a witch or two or three that needs this word. The topic of tonight's broadcast is as above, so below. I know you have heard witches say this, but let's get into what it actually means. So go ahead and share this broadcast with as many witches as you can. Text, call, email, because they need this word onto tonight. As above, so below. When witches say as above, so below, they are talking about the power of their words. Nobody more so than witches know that our words have creative and destructive power. What we speak is what we will see. What we throw out there into the universe, what we say to our chosen God or goddess or ancestors or familiars or spirit animals is what we will see. If you say I'm prosperous, you will be prosperous. If you say I am broke, you will be broke. As above, so below. What you throw out there will come back down here on earth and manifest. Speak your world. Speak what you want. Speak what you want to see. The universe doesn't know the difference. The universe only knows what you speak. So if you say, I'm prosperous, the universe says, yes, you are. If you say, I am broke, the universe also says, yes, you are. The power of your words. As witches, we know more so than anybody on this planet that our words have creative power. Or, unfortunately, destructive power. Nobody knows this more than witches because we use nothing but words in our spells, rituals, hexes, and curses, alongside our real world actions. So if you say I'm prosperous, you will do real world action to be prosperous. And the flip side too, if you say I am broke, you will do real world action to stay broke, which means doing nothing. You have done nothing. When you choose to do real world action to be prosperous, you are committed. When you choose to do nothing, you will have nothing. As above, so below. What witches send out to the universe every time they write their spell on a sheet of paper and burn it in the flame of a candle, they're sending that spell, ritual, hex out into the universe, and it will manifest here on earth. That's why witches say, as above, so below. Speak your world. What type of world do you want to live in? Forget about everybody else. Let me say this. Forget about everybody else in the world. What about you? What do you want to see in the world? Speak your world. As above, so below. Witches know the power of our words. What you speak is what you will see. Because you have declared it out of your mouth that this is what you want. That's why a lot of witches say be careful for what you wish for, because you will get it. You will get it. And sometimes, unfortunately, it may not be what you really want. Speak your word. As above, so below. What you throw out into the universe will manifest here on earth. What you throw out there into the universe will manifest here on earth. What goes up must come down. Let's make sure that what is coming down is what you want. It's the life that you want. It's the life that you finally, for many witches watching this, finally deserve. Speak your world. And then do real world action. You are either going to do something or stop doing something. There is no area of gray. You are either going to do it or not. There is no such thing as trying. As witches, you don't need to try. As witches, we just do the damn thing. I never try to do anything. I either do it or I don't. But I never try. When you say, I'll try to do this, you are going into that gray area in which you know for a fact you ain't going to do shit. But after you watch this broadcast, that will not be the type of witch that you will be. You can't. That's why Hecate, the queen of witches, has instructed me tonight to share this word. Ironically, our words have creative power. So whoever this broadcast is meant for, it is going to reach them. As above, so below. What you put out there in the universe, above you, above me, above the world, above the Milky Way galaxy in which we live, will manifest here on Earth. So whoever needs to receive this live broadcast will get it. Those who are not ready, those who are not willing, those who just don't care, won't receive it. And that's okay. It's a choice. It's a choice. Speak your world. If your world is fucked up right now, the world in general is a fucked up place right now, as we can see, right? It is. But that should not be the world of a witch. As a witch, you should not be going through life the hard way. As a witch, you should not be struggling. No, the struggle is not real. Witches should not be struggling. Everybody else who is not a witch is struggling because they're not witches. Because they don't know the power of their words. You see, I can't speak to someone who is not a witch. It will sound like I'm talking Chinese to them. They won't get it. They won't even want to get it. They cannot understand. That's why I often say witches understand witches. If you're not a witch, you're not going to understand what the fuck I'm talking about. At all. At all. Witches understand witches. Everybody else in the world who is not a witch is going through hard times. Every witch that I know that every witch this broadcast reaches is going to have a life of real significant and permanently positive change through witchcraft. And let me say this again because I love saying this. I love saying the definition of witchcraft. Witchcraft is working with the energy found in nature to bring about real significant and permanently positive change. That is the only definition. Not my definition. That is literally the definition. Witches work with the energy found in nature to bring about real significant and permanently positive change. People who are not witches don't understand that. People who don't understand this are the same people fucking up nature, fucking up the environment, fucking up the planet. They can't get it. They are too concerned with creating AI sensors. They are only interested in filling their pockets. They know nothing about real significant and permanently positive change through witchcraft. They don't. They can't get it. That's why I go back to saying witches understand witches. If you're not a witch, we can't talk about the supernatural, about the paranormal. They know nothing about the power of our words. They don't know that our words have creative and destructive power. They know nothing about that. They can't comprehend it. When you try to explain it to them, they short circuit. They start to glitch. Or they look at you like they're stuck on stupid. Like, duh, huh? What's that mean? They don't get it. But if they were witches, they would understand it. But they can't. Witches know the power of as above, so below. What you put out into the universe is what you will have in your life. That does not mean that everything is going to happen for you immediately. It depends on how much real world action you do. That depends if you listen to your chosen God, goddess, ancestor, spirit animal, familiar, and your intuition. And you do what they tell you to do. Because what they are telling you to do is for your benefit. With more importantly, no sorrow added on. Your chosen God or goddess would never tell you. I really have to stress this out. Your chosen God or goddess will never tell you to do something that will get you in trouble. Ever. Ever. Your chosen God, goddess, Hecate, the queen of witches, only wants what's best for you. Only wants what's best for you. But they can't want it more than you. Your chosen God or goddess cannot want it more than you. You have got to do your part. You must do your part. You are required to do your part. No excuses. You are meant to be in a life of real, significant, and permanently positive change. You are meant to pass on the craft of the wise to those who want real, significant, and permanently positive change through witchcraft. Not everybody is meant to do witchcraft. Not everybody is meant to be a witch. Not everybody is meant to be a high priestess or a high priest. Not everybody is meant to lead a coven. That's why I like to say that being a witch is like being a part of a exclusive club. It's lit. It's dope. It's fire. It's all that. It really is. When you become a witch, you have control over your own life. You decide how your story is going to end. You make decisions for yourself. You take accountability, personal responsibility for yourself. There is no devil to blame. It's all you. To decide how far witchcraft takes you, you have to decide on what you speak about your world and how much real world action you do. Remember what I'm famous for saying? Nothing changes if nothing changes. You have to actually do something. If you want change in your life, you have to actually do something. It's not enough to just do a spell and hope for the best. You don't need hope. You do not need hope. You just need to go ahead and do it. You already know what to do. And tonight you know the power of your words. As above, so below. What you put out there in the universe comes back down here to earth in your reality. Only speak what you want. If you say, I'm prosperous, the universe says, yes, you are. If you say, I'm broke, the universe says, yes, you are. The universe only knows what you say. The universe only knows what you say. Speak the world that you want. I mean, really get into the details. Don't be shy. Don't hold back. Speak the world. If you want marriage, kids, a house, a car, these are not materialistic things, because these are things that you want. They may be materialistic to other people who are jealous of you, but it's not materialistic for you though, because you're the one who wants the things, not them. Actually, it is jealousy. It actually is jealousy. Because they don't know the power of our words. They don't know anything about as above, so below. They don't know. They don't know. If they were witches, they would know, but they don't. And truly speaking, most of them don't want to know. Some people just like being in poverty. Some people just like being poor. Some people just like being destitute. Some people just like being a loser. But as a witch, that's not you. That's not me. That won't continue to be you after you finish watching this broadcast. Because now you know the true meaning of as above, so below. What you speak out there in the universe will manifest down here on earth. Speak your words. Speak your world. Your power, your words have creative and destructive power. Speak the world that you want to live in. So once again, witches, I am High Priestess Autumn Phoenix, who is anointed and appointed by the Queen of Witches, Hecate, to be a voice for witches who have ears to hear and hands to receive Hecate's best. Once again, please share this broadcast on your own social media platforms so that they can be in contact with a high priestess who only wants them to be their best magical self. And I will speak to you witches next time. Bye, everyone.